Welcome back to I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, Gorrister's story. When last we left off, we were presented with a plethora of tempting options. But Edna may be of use to us. It's not like Gorrister does know how to pilot a Zeppelin. And killing her is probably not the best way to put Gorrister's soul at ease, even though she murdered him. So, well, she plotted to murder him. She was the murderer. Because she forced Harry to do it. She's the real murderer. Still, let's forgive and forget. Take her down from the meat hook.
You truck-driving son of a bitch!
Damn it.
This is for me and my baby!
Let me go!
I've got you now, Gorrister, and if you think you'll ever escape me, you've got some new thinking to do.
Please, I'll do anything you ask.
I don't know what's come over me, Gorrister. Can you ever forgive me? I've been hanging here for so long, I'm not thinking straight. A sip of that milk will clear my head.
Ah, here we go. Here's what I referred to in the last video. Hell no, lady.
No, I don't trust you.
Gorrister, let me down or I'll scratch your eyes out, you worthless excuse for a man!
Edna, you dropped a key.
Hand me back that key and let me down! I'm your only hope of getting out of here!
Sorry, Edna. I don't trust you as far as I can spit.
Let me prove my good intentions. I'll let you go. Now give me the key.
So, let me get this straight. You're proving your good intentions by letting my face go after clutching my face and threatening to rip my eyes out. After all the hell you put me through, which admittedly does not compare to all the hell that Am's put me through, but he wouldn't have all that hell to put me through in the first place if you didn't start it, so I'm gonna have to go with...
I've got nothing more to say to you.
Let's just go ahead and...
A key?
I think we want that key. And along the way, Edna mentioned something about that fluid. Let's see if we can give the milky fluid to Glennis.
No, I can't give Glennis the fluid. If I revived her, I don't think I could stand to face her again after what I did to her.
Oh. Maybe later. Go ahead and walk out of this bathroom. Let's visit the Jackal again, see if he has anything new to tell us.
I found Edna and Glennis. How does that help me escape from here?
Such information comes at a price. But I can see that you're in no bargaining position. I'll offer you a trade. Your heart for Edna's.
I've got nothing more to say to you.
So we can get back Gorrister's heart if we cut Edna's heart out of her body. Tempting, especially since I have no love for Edna. No love for her at all. But let's see if this key that we got from Edna can be used upon that door.
So many dials and controls.
Woo, dials and controls.
The ignition switch.
Ignition switch, we don't have anything to do with that just yet. Let's instead take a look at the logbook.
When Am took us down here before the war, I didn't know anyone could hate Gorrister more than me. But Am did. He hated all of us. If I can just deliver Gorrister's soul on a platter, I can make amends for every minute of Glennis's life I took from her. I never meant to drive her crazy.
I'll be damned. Edna's claimed responsibility for Glennis. Maybe it wasn't my fault after all.
I thought I could do what Am wants, but he's too precise. I poisoned the punch, but I couldn't bring myself to cut out Gorrister's heart. Maybe I can have my husband do it. Then this Zeppelin can clear the mountains. But if we don't finish the job, Am will feed me alive to the machine just like an animal.
So we've learned a few things. We've learned that Edna does have a soul, and she does experience regret, and she takes blame for having driven her daughter crazy. Gorrister is obviously uplifted by that fact to consider that maybe it's not his fault. For the first time ever. Time for us to head out of here again. We have a heart to acquire from the Jackal, our own heart. In order to do that, we're going to need to get a heart to trade. Yes, yes, coated with grime. Yes, yes, hi, murderous bastard. But, is there another option, perhaps? Maybe we don't have to take Edna's heart. Let's take a look at the beef again.
Beef. Grade A quality, too. Am's never given us something this good to eat before. Something's wrong here.
Something is wrong indeed. Let's take a closer look at the situation.
The organs are still inside. Reminds me of when Am ripped that hole open in Benny's chest. Of course, Am sewed him back up again before he bled to death.
Not the
that
best
bastard's
image.
never gonna let us die. He's just gonna keep torturing us forever.
Sorry, I thought he was finished. Still not the best image. Let's go ahead and use our spiffy, cool, multi-purpose knife here on the beef.
One heart looks like another.
And grab the beef's heart. Yes, the heart of beef.
The corpse's heart looks no different from any other heart.
And hopefully this will allow us to avoid murdering Edna for her own purposes. So while we're here, let's try to... Shit!
Bitter stuff.
Shit.
But I feel stronger.
I'll be right back. Let's try this again. Give milky fluid to Glynis.
This fluid should revive you, honey. Glynis, all these years and I thought I was the one who was responsible for your suffering. Let me help you now. She's gone. At least I finally made amends with her. I'm taking her body out of this freezer. Glynis, what has Am done to you, honey?
Alright. To fully make amends, let's head back out here. We have ourselves a ground, and we have ourselves a shovel. We have ourselves a jackal there who can observe where the body's being buried. Fucking Gorrister's a fucking champion speed digger there, I swear.
Isn't it a bit premature to be digging your own grave, Gorrister?
You shut up over there. I have something for you. I found Edna and Glynis.
I found Edna.
Such an...
Yeah, we've already seen that. How about I just give you the beef heart?
Ah, this is Edna's heart. A bitter organ, but worth its weight in gold to me. I give you your heart back.
Oh, good.
So how do I get out of here?
A heart brought you here, but it will take another organ to get you out. If you can harness its power.
I apologize for that little interruption there thing. I just said, oh good, because we're all plugged in again and my battery was only down to 65%. I could have kept going through like half the damn game. I don't understand your riddle about another organ. What does this devil speak?
I don't understand your riddle about another organ.
Ah, but Edna does. And all the other animals like her.
I've made amends and buried the past.
An excellent job, Gorrister. But the thunderstorm is upon us. You'd better hurry if you want to recharge your old ticker's battery.
I've got nothing more to say to you.
Alright, Jackal. For being as creepy as you are, you've definitely helped us here. Let's go back and visit Edna again. Now that she's all alone. And we're not going to be leaving her all alone, though. We got some spiffy cool rope here. And we might need her for whatever godforsaken reason. Let's take her with us.
Untie me, you son of a bitch! I'll rip your spleen out!
I'm taking you with me, Edna.
Let's take a look.
Untie me, you son...
Yeah, lady. Shut up. Bye, Harry. Good seeing you. Thanks for killing me, you bastard. Cutting out my heart. Totally appreciate that. Let's walk this way. and use Edna's body here with the harness.
I'll be damned. The engine's starting up again.
Alright, somehow her brain power is fixing the little shortage that we caused the engine with the fork.
Edna, it's good to finally see you doing something useful with those negative currents running through your brain.
But of course, we're not done just yet. We've got to make sure we're good for takeoff. In order to do that, we kind of need to fix all the problems we caused with, you know, the airbags and everything. I think we use the walk to command for this one. Thankfully, there's an emergency inflation device, which heals
The airbags are inflating.
But of course, we're still not good for takeoff just yet. We've got to actually turn on this machine. Devil contraption, if you will. To the ignition room, or the bridge, or whatever they
It's
call
locked.
it. Oh, god damn it. Why did you
A
lock
key.
it back up after yourself, Gorrister? You're doing it wrong, bro. Ignition. Number 1. Engage. As soon as we save. Engage.
We're taking off.
All right. Zeppelin's flying. We're escaping that old honky-tonk. Taking off to the skies. Thunderstorm raging above us. It's time to go outside. See what we can do about jump-starting our heart. Hey, Jackal.
Do it, Gorrister. Blow the place apart. You may never have a chance to do it again.
It'll be my pleasure. Knife won't help us this time. But the gun that could take down an elephant? Goodbye, past.
Yeah, you're made of sterner stuff than I calculated, Gorrister. Interesting, yeah, interesting. Here's a new burden for you while I attempt to resolve this miscalculation. Who among you shall go next?
And that takes care of Gorrister's narrative, everyone. You saw the spiritual barometer going solid white there, right at the end. That's a perfect completion of his story. Coming up next, we'll either be doing Ellen, or I'll be showing off a little reel of what you can do wrong in Gorrister's narrative. Maybe not all of what you can do wrong, but most of it. I forget things every now and then. We'll see. Now that we've done the good, maybe we want to emphasize the bad. Although, I mean, sure, we conquered Am's metaphorical scenario, and we solved the ethical dilemmas with the best choices possible. But ultimately, it's still not like we've actually won now, is it? I mean, we're still inside Am, deep in the bowels of the earth, and he's still going to torment us. One of Harlan Ellison's themes is that he wanted to create an unwinnable game. That was one of his goals whenever he signed up to, help along with this project. So along with voicing Am, the mad computer mastermind, as well as pretty much writing the fucking dialogue of this game, not to mention writing the short story that inspired it, his goal was to create an unwinnable game. Unwinnable by design. More unwinnable than the Sierra games that don't tell you whenever you're screwed, because as soon as you start playing this game, you're screwed. It's all relative, right? Subjective, depending upon what you think. Gorrister has started a healing process to begin coming to terms with Glynis's death, accepting the fact that maybe, just maybe, it wasn't his fault, or at least not entirely his fault. Am was not expecting this at all, and we've unnerved the mad god, who's already unnerved to begin with. Oh boy.